All right, what is up everyone? We are back and this video does not end until I bogey. Let's get into it. So like I said, this video is not gonna end until I bogey, but there is a little bit of a twist. Twist number one, not really a twist, I guess. I've never played this course before. We're at Juniper Valley. It's on some private land, but it is an open course. You just have to contact the owner. Never played the course. Two, I've added like a little caveat to make this just a bit difficult because it would be super lame for me to just like layup, tap in, layup, tap in for hours and hours and hours. So the deal is here today is that off the tee and in the fairway, I can quote unquote lay up, but if I am inside circle two, so circle two, circle one in, I have to be running the basket. And that just is gonna give the chance for, you know, air ball putts that go deep, for rollaways, things like that to happen where I could potentially bogey. I have all the batteries charged straight up. I am going to go as long as I possibly can. If I finish the 18, we're gonna come right back here to hole one and keep going. I don't know if I'll make it that far. I would like to make it a whole round because that's just clean disc golf, you know what I mean? Odds are against it being a new course and with the caveats, but we're gonna get after it. All right, hole one, 234. It's sitting right behind these two trees. We do have a little bit of wind today, so should be interesting, but we're gonna go P Model S. Been throwing this guy. If you watched the last video, you know I kind of loved it. We're gonna go P Model S and just kind of throw it, hopefully hit those trees, you know, at the very least, because it only looks like it might be sitting like 20, 25 past, so I can run a putt, hopefully make it because that's in circle, and then maybe tap in three. Wow, that actually felt really good. All right, little birdie putt to start here. All right, it is freezing cold today. It's like 40, but like brisk wind, so it certainly makes things harder when you can't feel your hands. Stay up. See, that's nice though. We're not really going for score. I might keep score, but we're not really going for score. But tap in three and we move on. All right, yeah, it's cold out. My hands are so cold right now. Hole two, 386 feet. Thankfully, it's fairly open. It's nice forehand sitting down and to the right. I have not warmed up. That P Model S shot was my first shot of the day, so I can't imagine this going too well, but just got to keep it clean. All right, weirdly enough, I'm actually gonna go backhand. I don't think I trust the forehand just yet, just because typically when my fingers are cold and I haven't warmed, I roll everything over. So I'm gonna go backhand, just try to throw it flat. If I get some turn, great. If it just kind of hyzers out left, that's great because it makes it wide open towards the basket. Oh, get down. Don't be too deep. Oh boy, all right. Might be in sooner than I thought it would. All right, there's really no great spot to sit you because I am quite a bit off the fairway. Have maybe, I don't know, we didn't make it very far. Have maybe 250 in, I think maybe, probably roughly. We're gonna go Raptor here. Hopefully we can get up and down, or this is gonna be a short video. Go. Oh my gosh, let's go. Probably shorter than I think, but I love the shot. Yeah, this was a great little scramble. Gotta make it though, thank you. Love that, and the duck on top is cool. Needed that or else that would have been super embarrassing. All right, very good par save there. Obviously needed it or else the video is over. And honestly, I didn't really even think about what would happen had I like bogeyed hole one, just because I drove like 30 minutes to get out here. So it kind of would have been a waste, or I would have tried to think of something else to do. But hole three, 242, very similar to hole one. There's just no trees in the way. I'm actually gonna go zone this time and just throw something out wide on the backhand, let it crash back in. Well, it's up there. A lot shorter than I wanted it to be. Definitely left that one short. I don't know, it's only 240. I guess I thought I could get there with a putter, but I also didn't throw it that hard. But we are gonna give this one a run. Oh my gosh. What on earth was that? That just stuck to me. What in the world? I'm gonna go ahead and blame that on the fact that I grabbed the P Model S out of my bag instead of my Lynx because they're both white putters. Honest mistake, but that was tragic actually. Oh, and good catch. Holy cow. Jeez. I'm certainly not making this easy on myself after 3 holes. Definitely like just some really, really bad mistakes, but we're staying clean, which is the goal. Honestly, I just thought this would actually like, I kind of just thought this would be fun, but this makes a lot of sense for like my road to pro stuff, because this was a problem I had, was that I was trying to birdie everything at the end of the year, when at the beginning of the year, I was like, I just don't want to bogey. And I think that's why I did well. So my goal is here, obviously not to bogey or else the video ends, and I'm playing well. I'm staying even at least. I can't say I'm playing well. Hole 4, 255. Straight shot, it looks like. The tee pad that I'm on is way far back from what I think, so this one probably plays closer to 300. I'm guessing. I didn't see a tee pad like above, so I'm gonna stick to the, you know, the rubber mats that we're throwing off of here. So I think it's gonna play closer to 300. There might be OB like fence line. It obviously doesn't say, so I don't know. We're not gonna play OB. All right, first forehand of the day coming up. I've been working on like a new form, kind of been teasing that in like some other videos. I'm not in love with it yet, and this is kind of crucial, you know, that I get pars, so I don't want to screw up too bad. So I'm gonna go back to the normal pendulum for now, and then maybe like when I have more time, I can really grind out the new stuff. Oh, see, now I'm throwing everything on hyzer. Dig. Jeez, that's so short. But I'm in bounds, I guess. All right, actually kind of sneaky tough approach here. Tree in the way on the left, a lot of limbs on the right side, so there's like a very specific kind of gap here. It's definitely big enough to make it, but sit down. Oh boy. Yikes. Deep coming the other way. All right, I could totally see this playing OB and the tall stuff here, but again, no T signs, so I'm not gonna do that. Come on. Let's go. Hole 5, looks like 339. Just straight this way, or it kind of goes over the hill and then it'll flatten out towards the basket, it looks like. I think, again, I can imagine all this playing like OB or some kind of hazard, but I'm gonna assume it's not for the sake of like this challenge. I think I'm gonna go backhand off the tee, because I would rather end up in this stuff over here than the woods over there, because it is pretty thick once you get in it. I'm pretty sure it's just straight. I looked at it on the way up here, but again, we just need par. Shouldn't be bad. Short, I could see myself being like circle 2-ish. Ashamed as I am to say it, I believe I am outside of circle 2 on a 330-foot hole. Not my best effort here, but that does mean I get to just kind of lay it up. I think we're gonna go ahead and go soft bid, but yeah, nothing crazy, because I don't want to end up in the woods behind. Super lame, but I guess the battery got too cold or something and it shut the camera off, but I promise I landed right here. There was no crazy roll away or anything like that, so we will take our 3 and move on. All right, like I said, the battery got too cold, and I already know there's gonna be people in the comments saying this is illegitimate and whatever. You can believe it. I promise I just laid up. We're moving on. It is annoying that, yeah, again, it is super cold, so I'm sure that won't be the only time this happens this video, so who knows. Hole 6, 355 feet. Nice big forehand. We do have a little bit of a headwind, but nice big forehand. I would like to just pick up a birdie at some point. I don't know if it'll be this hole right now, but hopefully one before this is all said and done. Keep turning. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. Inside C2 here. A little headwind kind of held it. It was a good flight though. Got to give this a run, which is nice. I guess there's a hill on the right, but there's really not much danger anywhere. Stay up, please. Okay, I promised that was a run. I thought the headwind was going to lift it a little more and hold it, but it did not. All right, I'm feeling the backhand. I've kind of been feeling it recently. I haven't thrown too many forehands in a while, actually. Just working on backhand form, and I think it's starting to get better. I don't know. Well, hole 7's 289. I'm going to go with this F3 Proto. It's a bit flippy, so I'm hoping I get some turn and some fade, but yeah, there is that tree on the left side too that I kind of want to miss as well. Oh no, here's going to be a test. Made it out to the middle of the fairway, but that is not close. All right, I think that tee shot would have been good had I just thrown it straight and not pulled it into this tree, but it was nice and flat. I think it was going to turn a bit, but now we got to get up and down here. Right at it. Skip some. Short too, man. This is just I'm making this so much harder than it has to be. I just want the record to show that as I was walking up here, the camera stopped again because it was too cold. So it is happening. Stay in, please. Oh my gosh. Left side catch. All right, we're about done with the front nine. 2 more on the front, but I just hope you guys can see like my frustration. Like this is, granted, I guess I'm even par. I can't be like too upset, but this is not a hard course. I am just not playing well. So it's just, I don't know, I guess it's good because I don't know, I could be over par. This video could be over already. So I guess there's like positives to everything, but super annoying. But it's my life at this point. Hole 8, 283 feet, pretty cool cut fairway. Definitely dealer's choice, you know, forehand or backhand, any shot you want at it really. I feel like this is like the 5th time I've said 283 feet. Every hole seems to be around that distance. I'm gonna go Raptor forehand on the left side, and I'm telling you what I'm doing, so when I do it, it's not like, oh man, I got lucky and threw a good shot. Raptor forehand, I'm gonna try to throw it flat. If it turns a little bit, okay, that's fine. If it turns a lot, not good. But I want it to be touch any or flat, just kind of push straight on the left side, fade towards the basket. Yeah. Skip. All right, we very well might have our first birdie of the round here. All right, maybe I lied about the first birdie. Probably like circle's edge, I guess. It's playing like maybe the tiniest bit uphill, but so far I feel like I've been way off on my distances today. It might go in. Ah, dang it. Hole 9, 257. Yeah, everything's within 250 to 280 out here, which, I mean, for it being your own land, I guess that's actually not bad. Definitely gonna go forehand. I'm thinking about Justice, but I kind of just want to go that Raptor again because that Raptor probably went about 250. So if I just throw that the same way, it should fade in. But like, I should be able to throw the 5-speed 250 feet. So for pride's sake, I'm gonna do it. Certainly feels like the distance. All right, I don't want to say it again, but we might have our first birdie. It's coming. All right, I'm not quite sure how this works. Hold on 1 second. All right, we got my first birdie, but like that Justice went about the same distance as the Raptor. So I don't know how that like works, honestly. You know what I mean? Because I even thought I threw the Raptor cleaner than I threw this Justice, but they went the same distance. 1 under par, certainly take that, I guess, you know what I mean? Because again, I guess that's where my mindset's changing. I'm learning things as this is happening, actually, which is good. I mean, yeah, that's good. Granted, I'm playing safe because I'm not playing like super fantastic. I could certainly have more birdies, but the fact that I'm under par is still much better than like throwing a bad tee shot and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I really need this, you know, to save par. And like, I feel like I stress out about it more where it's like, no, okay, I just got to get up and down for par. Let's move on to the next hole. I think my mindset's like actively switching, which I guess is good. Hole 10, 264, again, right in that 250 to 280 range. Again, a place just to like a touch uphill, dead straight shot. I'm gonna throw the M2 just because I haven't yet and I've like really been wanting to throw it. So I'm gonna do it on this hole. Yeah. Pretty short. Maybe circle 1. All right, evidently I was way short. Again, I don't know if the tee distances are off or I literally just have no control over like distance that I'm throwing. So, I mean, because I can throw mids 250 feet. You know what I mean? I can throw putters 250 feet, but it's like, I'm probably 30, I bet I'm outside of circle. I bet I'm 35 feet short. And I thought I threw that well too. Maybe. Dang it. All right, kind of dangerous shot here. 283. I mean, it's straight off the tee pad, but there's barbed wire on the left side and woods on the right side. I don't know how far the barbed wire goes, like to cross. So I think I brought 2. I think I'm gonna go Undertaker because that's definitely like, I can throw that further than this F3. So I think we're gonna do that. This should turn some, and if it turns too much, great. If it stays flat, great. I should be able to get it deep, but yeah, just has to go far enough. That actually might be really good. And we go for the reveal, because I have no idea. Someone tell me if that disc is coming out cleaner, because that felt good. It had snap. It went where I wanted. It flew how I wanted. So overall, to me, that was a good shot. I just hope it like looked good as well. You know what I mean? Circle one putt for birdie here. I'm very confused about the distances, and I don't know if it's me or if it's like the whole distance on U-disc. But I feel like I threw that super clean, and it went just about the same distance as the M2. You know what I mean? It maybe went 15, 20 feet further than the M2. So I don't understand. Come on. Let's go. Regardless, we got the birdie. All right, this one's gonna be tough. You're literally sitting like on barbed wire, so I can only go back so far. This one is 184. Looks like it's just backhand straight, you know, with some fade at the end. It's sitting off to the right. Yeah, I mean, key to this one is like you just make it, I mean, even if I can just make it 100, 120 feet through this gap here, this like first initial gap, it just tunnels all the way there. Should be a good three. I think I found my throwing putter in the P Model S. That thing feels good. It flies really good. All right, this one is gonna be tough. It's only 198, sub 200 foot hole, but I see skinny line maybe on the forehand side. I see kind of one on the backhand side that I actually really want to try, but I think for the sake of this, I need to do a forehand. It's just gonna be my better shot. But again, we're still looking for three, but I would love a two on this one. Oh boy, miss everything. Oh boy. All right, jump putt to maybe get up and down. All right, this should be interesting because I am in circle two, which means I do have to figure out a way to run this putt, and I just, is that a stroke, or is that considered dead and unplayable or movable? I'm actually not quite sure what to do there, but certainly opens up the the straddle more. Come on. Ooh. All right, this is kind of an insane shot. What hole are we on? 13, I think. 14, par 3, 171, tight tunnel. This is the disc that everyone needs to bag at this point in time. P Model S, beautiful disc. I'm gonna go standstill, try to get it straight. Low-key ace run here, if I throw it straight. And I don't, but it's clean. Oh my gosh. Oh, hit something really hard. Not an easy up and down here, and I think I am in circle two, so gotta give this one a run. Get straight. Ooh, okay. Really close to hitting a tree, but should have a three. All right, hole 15. We got 15, 16, 17, 18 before we circle back. So far, so good. I mean, I haven't bogeyed, obviously, or else this video wouldn't still be going, but I didn't realize there were these kind of wooded shots. So I got scared on the last one. Actually, the last couple were a bit dicey. This one is like more of the same. It's like 172 feet, again, straight shot, but there is a tree standing like right in front of it that makes it a little dangerous. I'm gonna go P Model S. Actually, I kind of want to go forehand, but yeah, I'm gonna go forehand, and then maybe we'll throw a second for fun, but forehand first. Just trying to get clean, really. That's all I can ask for. I'm not a fan of this tree right here. Please miss. That was one of the luckiest shots ever. All right, got very lucky through the trees, but we will take it for sure. I hit a tiny, tiny gap over there. Had I hit one of those trees, disaster. Very lucky to get par. All right, hole 16, I believe we're 4 down, 3 or 4 down now. So actually, like all things considered, I'll take it. Slow front 9, better back 9. Granted, I wouldn't even say these are easier holes. I think I'm just playing better on the back 9. Hole 16, 277, blind tee shot. I could walk up there, but I'm not going to. 277, it looks straight. I'm just gonna try to throw this detour on hyzer, hope it flips up to flat and just carries over the hill. And again, all I need is a 3, so. Uh-oh. All right, tall stuff, I got the line. I'm going straight to it. All right, I honestly don't even know if you can see me. This is biggest shot of the round right now. I really need to stick this one close. It plays downhill, like the basket is sitting on a hill, so it's kind of a touchy shot. The only option is forehand here though, because I'm so deep in the woods. Oh, that is just not good. Oh boy. We got deep circle 2 putt to make. Dang it, I really, really, really wanted to make it a whole round without bogeying. All right, this is it right here. It's kind of a go for glory type deal. Again, typically I would probably just lay this one up. It is playing way downhill. It might just like bite the bullet for the bogey because could have a huge roll away. That's just, I do that way too much on those straddle ups that I try to throw on Anheuser. I end up just throwing down, and that's kind of the reason why I'm changing my forehand form, but this has to go. Anything but short, and I'll live with it. Oh, I pulled it. Oh, the distance was so good too. All right, well that unfortunately is it. I guess I made it through 15. I didn't quite get through 16 holes of golf before I bogeyed. New course, made it a little harder on myself with a couple extra challenges. Overall, I think with the slow start, picking it up towards the back nine, I'm very pleased with how I played. I'm not like super excited, very pleased with how I played. I recommend trying this at your local course, maybe even one that you play a lot. You just make it basically as hard as you can on yourself. Make yourself have to bogey and then try not to, you know what I mean? If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Ozark Mountain Disc to the Moon. New series coming next week. We'll see ya.